I've got another little funny story here. This is Mons, without a kilt, and his business partner, Lasse Christensen. These two guys are the leaders of Miracle AS, a Danish company. And they have a test, which I now call Mons and Lasse's test. And here's how the test goes. What will happen is that one of them will say in front of a few other people something crazy like, "We're going to buy IBM in Denmark." And they may say it to a reporter or a huge customer or something like that. And then the other one, sometime later, say Mons said that, just say. And sometime later, Lasse will say, we'll be in a group of people and with Mons, and that group of people will say to Lasse, "Yes, Mons has informed me that you have a plan of buying IBM." And Lasse, this is the first time he's ever heard this before, will go, "Of course." So it's the bond between the co-owners that they can each trust. But then later, and I've seen this conversation happen, although I've seen it in Denmark, or Danish, but Mons has translated for me. Here's what happens later. The person that didn't come up with the idea will say, they'll talk about the idea a little bit, and then they'll end up with the person that came up with the idea talking to the other person. The other person will say, "What's the worst thing that could happen?" Here's the second swear word. And then the other will say, "Well, our dicks could fall off." And then the other one says, "Well, as long as it makes a loud noise, I'm okay with that." And then they go. And that was funny to me the first time I heard it. And I didn't realize it was deep. And over time, and realizing these things that I've been saying about happiness and stuff, what they're really saying is that, we might lose some things by trying this, but there are things we can afford to lose. We might lose everything. We can actually afford to lose everything. And to me, it bespeaks, obviously they're funny, but it bespeaks a kind of inner confidence that I really have a lot of admiration for. And that's one of the reasons that Mons is on my list of heroes on that first page. So I'm doing something big today. I'm doing something nonlinear. I usually do talks to people about Oracle trace data or something very specific and very technical, but I wanted to do something nonlinear, and I really am grateful. I generally don't have the confidence, I guess, or as much charity of belief in my own abilities as my friends do, so I'm very, very fortunate. And so my friends sometimes will push or pull me into doing things that I know I want to do, but I'd be afraid to do without being pushed or pulled into it. So I sincerely appreciate it, especially Deborah and Mons helping me have this opportunity to be here. So I'll finish with this. I'm not sure what we're here to do. When you turn 40, 45, if you haven't done that yet, here's what's going to happen. You're going to occasionally start waking up and wonder, why the hell am I here? It seems like I'm probably supposed to do something, and I'm pretty sure it's not just do the dishes again today, like I did yesterday. Midlife crisis or whatever you want to call it, but there's some alarm that goes off in most people's heads, or at least many people's heads, that says, you're supposed to do something. I'm not sure what it is, but I'm pretty sure we're supposed to do things that are bigger than we're comfortable with. Because every time I've ever tried to do something bigger than I'm comfortable with, stuff that really scared me, I liked it later. I think I'm going to like dinner tonight, actually. So I encourage you to try that. Don't know what it is for you, but I encourage you to find something and do that.